Listen to the wisdom of Shiva. Listen with your heart. Open your heart. For in the heart resides all wisdom. As you listen to the words of Shiva, you will see them in your heart. Their wisdom is located there. Listen to the sutras of Shiva, to the collection of threads of wisdom. These threads are woven into the fabric of consciousness. These sutras or verses are known as the Upanishad of Shiva. The Upanishad means the secret, esoteric knowledge transmitted from teacher to student by means of initiation. Shiva himself condensed the wisdom of the absolute reality into a series of short aphorisms which are collected together and famously known as the Shiva Sutras. The Shiva Sutras are a profound text of the light, the coalescence of the light, the speaking that happens in the light, structured out of light, meant to convey light and meant to communicate that enlightenment of the light within us. They are accessible to be understood, and they are increasingly understood as we ourselves immerse into that light inside ourselves. This is the fundamental principle of Swadhyaya, of the study of sacred texts, that it cannot purely be an intellectual or academic approach, but must, and it is required, that there be a dimension of authentic immersion in the silence, in the vibrating consciousness, in the vibrating wholeness, in that perfect, supreme vibration of our own deepest consciousness. And it is from that place within ourselves that we begin to discern the intricate and exquisite patterns of communicative meaningfulness that are conveyed in the Shiva Sutras and indeed in any authentic revealed text of any tradition. It is the speaking forth of the Absolute itself, speaking to itself, by itself, for itself, within itself, as itself, simply discursively narrating its own story of wholeness and of perfection and of movement and of creative dance, and within that then communicating the very Icha Shakti purposiveness, igniting that purposiveness inside ourselves. As our minds begin to understand, there is a corresponding increase of enthusiasm for practice. Practice is supreme. It is not just a process of understanding esoteric texts and somehow being enlightened by that mere intellectual understanding. Practice is supreme, and the fundamental process of practice is the immersion, the entry, the opening into, the subsiding and yielding of separate, limited, finite forms of agitated and outwardly turned awareness into the subsuming, all-embracing, seamless, divine, delicious perfection of the wholeness of the Absolute. That gesture, repeated again and again, yields an extraordinary gift, an extraordinary and astonishing result. And it is for that purpose that the Shiva Sutras themselves were revealed, and it is for that purpose that we study them. And indeed, the process of study is there to support you and encourage you and simply make you enthusiastic in a more and more beautiful and natural way for that which is already happening inside you. You are moving into the light, into the greatness, into the magnificence, and into the perfection of your own life. Listen to the wisdom of Shiva.